You need nothing to be happy, but you need something to be sad. My teacher once told me a story about how he was riding his bicycle in town and he was approaching an individual who was walking up the street. He noticed this individual, and every now and then this individual would lean over and pick up something. By the time my teacher got close to him, he was picking up an unfinished piece of cigarette. Upon getting closer to the individual, my teacher heard him mumbling words. My teacher asked me, "Do you know what he said?" He said, "I'm worthless. I'm so worthless, nobody wants me. Not even the devil wants me." He said this. My teacher told me, "I have never heard anything like it." My teacher told me that he was so impacted by this statement that he had to stop and ponder over it for a few seconds. He looked again at this individual, and in spite of having said these words, that individual did not seem miserable at all. He actually seemed quite happy. Do you know what happened from these words? My teacher told me. Tremendous space was in these words because they were not believed. These words were just mere words. They had no identification. There was no belief in these words. Neither him nor I felt that he really meant these words, because the presence of this being was more meaningful than the words he uttered. He kept on looking for a cigarette. It was almost like the words were incidental to him. But what an impact it had on me, said my teacher. After that, my teacher told me that he realized that some words just jump out of our mouths. Sometimes we're saying, "Oh, I'm not happy. I'm this, I'm that." But do you really believe them? The feeling may be one thing, but the belief into it brings it into existence. And now, because you believe your statement, you are wearing unhappiness. You can sometimes say anything. It doesn't necessarily have to affect you, except when you choose to believe in it. Your identification with this thought is what brings it to life. My teacher once said 99% of what we think is rubbish. Yet, thank goodness, not all of this rubbish is manifested into existence. Most of these thoughts, most of these words are nothing at all. Really nothing, he says. But once you start believing in them, they become something. Hence, thought without belief is nothing at all. But a thought with belief can start a war or heal a nation. Yet in the space of the soul self, you are even aware of belief and disbelief. You have come to this place of recognition. Have you ever stopped and settled into this introspection? Am I among the perceivable? Am I among the phenomena that come and go? Where is my true place? What is my true position? I will tell you, because it is concealed in your words when you speak. And what is evident in the words is the amount of belief that is in them. This will determine your experience and establish where you position yourself. Most of us are speaking as the idea we have of who we are. Our relative truth is that we are believing in any passing mood. Every mood, every thought, every word leaves its business card with us, and we are so quick to call. But the question remains, what is the truth here? Not our relative truth. From the birth of this body, something has been saying, I, millions of times. But when asked, what is this I? Nobody knows. Most of us speak as though we are merely the body or the mind functioning. So the question is, are you the body and mind or something beyond? This you have to be clear about. When we take the time out to sit down in introspection and observe from where we are speaking, from where that I is speaking, we realize how quickly we become infiltrated when we believe this or that. These are just thoughts. Our identification with these thoughts somehow bring them into focus and give them life. Yet all of this play derives from your power because you are central. You are the source itself. And how do we know that to be true? Because all these other things we can remove. The thoughts you can remove, the words you can remove, the beliefs you can remove or change. But the self cannot be removed. There is something that cannot be removed. Everything else can be swept away. But there is something that cannot be swept away. And that thing is who you really are. So what is this aspect of the I am that cannot be removed? These questions are master keys to a deeper understanding that cannot be put down on paper or in a lecture. Your own spiritual consciousness is opening up in the light of this type of looking. Upon deeper contemplation of this process, we realize, how can we even say I'm unhappy when none of these states are constant? Happy, unhappy, hot, cold, rich, poor. None of these states are constant. So how can we be them? We only experience them. They appear, they are states, they are experiences. They have a beginning and an end. They are watched. Without the observer or the watcher of experience, there is no experience to report. So the truth is, you are the observer, not the experiences.